Hi, welcome to Inside Guelph. I'm your host, Trish Stevenson. Thanks for joining us. It's Thursday, October 17th, and this is your roadmap to the Royal City. We have a great show for you today. When we talk about the Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremony, as well as their celebrity dinner, we have your weekly book review with the Guelph Public Library, and starting us off right now, it's your city update with Mayor Farbridge. Good to see you. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Bertha.
We have a lot happening always in the city, and right now you want to focus on Local Government Week.
Yeah,
so what's happening?
I've always done a lot of trips into grade 5 classes in particular, a little bit grade 10, but mostly grade 5, because both of them have curriculum related to government and local government civic affairs. And so have had a history of doing that, and sometimes they come to City Hall. And then 5 years ago, the Province of Ontario, the Association of Municipalities of Ontario, and then an association of municipal clerks and treasurers got together and declared next week, the third week of October, Local Government Week. And so we've been building the program over 5 years, and we started by putting together a booklet, I'm a Future Voter, and we engaged a teacher in that to help us make sure that we fit the booklet to their curriculum and pitched it at a grade 5 level. And each year we invite teachers to bring their grade 5 classes to City Hall. And so we start off in council chambers and we talk about local government, and they do a little mini tour of City Hall, and then they go to the Guelph Civic Museum, where they go to the city part of the museum, the city's history about how the government started, etc. So they get the two pieces of it. And so each year it gets bigger and bigger, and this year we've got over 700 grade 5 students coming.
Is that the biggest yet?
Yes,
That's huge.
Yes, last year was about 500, so we've really increased the participation this year.
Oh,
so
wow. You'll end up having all of them come through, because that's amazing. That's putting teaching what they're here in the classroom right to practice.
Yeah. We know, I have the number for the Upper Grand District School Board. It's about 1,000 grade 5 students. So not sure what the numbers are the other side, but we're getting a good number of them. And we will do others during the year, and or we will go into classrooms, but this is a really great opportunity to bring them in an organized way and package up the museum part of it as well. And so I lead tours, but also members of council as well. So
okay, so you're there on hand. You must get some interesting questions.
Oh yeah, they go all over the map. So, yeah.
Do you think when you're talking to them, are they have a grasp, or do they have a grasp of who you are and what you do in the city?
Yeah, because the teacher has, and that's the nice part of it, the teachers, it's in their class, so they have started to do some things. And so every member of council does it a little differently, engaging the young students. I usually start off by asking what they know about City Hall and the services that we provide. And I ask them, has anybody, and then after we sort of exhausted a bit, I ask, has anyone been to the River Run? Well, everyone puts up their hand, because we have the great Linamar for the Performing Arts program, and so between grades 1 and 8 they will take 2 performances a year, so they know that. Anyone seen a Storm game in the Sleeman Center? Well, their hands go up. West End Community Center. So they get to connect. It's a great way for them to make the connections between their community and City Hall.
And local government.
Yeah.
It will be interesting as this goes through to see if you get any feedback about what kids have been inspired for a career.
Well, and that's another part of Local Government Week. Our HR department goes out into usually more the high schools and does career opportunities, so in the municipal world, so public sector jobs. So they take Local Government Week to do some of that work as well. So
that's fun. That must spice it up a bit for you. Instead of talking to the counselors all the time, you have the grade 5s.
Yeah, and it's fun, and grade 5 is such a great age. They got a million questions, and usually they keep it focused on the City Hall activities and how things work. But they're also very interested personally.
Oh, sure.
Do you have a pet? Do you have any children?
Yeah.
The funniest question I had was, do you have a waterbed? So I don't know where that came from, but must have been some ad, and the person thought, well, that's something to have a waterbed.
You just answer them and keep moving.
Yes.
Don't delve too much into where they're coming from.
Yeah. And every now and then you can hear their parents, and the parents have a really hardline question, and the kid delivers it.
No.
And so that's always interesting as well.
Oh, you know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Do you answer that by saying, tell mom and dad?
Yes.
All right, so that's next week. What was
Yes.
happening last week?
The Mayor's Initiative on World Mental Health Day.
Yeah.
So World Mental Health Day is something that's been declared internationally. So it's just a date for raising awareness around mental illness, working to reduce the stigma around mental illness, making sure that people are getting connected to the services and the support that they need. And so it was probably 15 years ago, 14, 15 years ago, the mayor of Markham decided to do the Mayor's Initiative and host kind of like a conference on that day. And if my memory serves me right, he sort of put a call out to mayors across the province to do the same. And Mayor Joe Young at that time stepped up and started the Mayor's Initiative locally in Guelph. And so it's been something that has continued now. This was its 14th anniversary. So.
Oh, wow.
And it's a great partnership. My office, through City Hall, we provide the location. We do it in council chambers. And we do the invitations out, and it's really it's open, but we focus on leaders and policy makers within a number of institutions and organizations.
Okay, so it's by invitation only.
Yeah,
okay.
and it gets advertised. I think we get
Okay.
some other people that come along as well, but we have a targeted audience for it.
That go in.
So we do that. The Homewood Health Center provides the lunch, and then there's a group of organizations in the community that put together the program. And it's about an hour program, and I tell you, every year they just amaze me how compelling it is, and there's always something to talk about. And this year it was around bullying in schools, and so we had Adam Rutherford, who's our youth coordinator, talk about his work with youth and developing the youth strategy. And youth safety was identified as one of the priorities in that, so the whole thing around bullying. And then we had Alex van der Vloot, who started Speak Out.
Oh, wow. And I know, and I would love to have you on for longer, and we've run out of time.
That's a
Can they
whole
get more
topic.
information? I know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can do
Speak
that
Out.
next time.
Yeah.
Speak Out. More information, or just even in general, to go onto the city website, and you can catch Mayor Farmer. I was going to say your blog.
Yes.
I almost said a wrong word there. All right, we'll be right back with more.